Ooh, that looks like some toasty grounds. How's it howlin', everybody? Wolf Prince Leon here, and welcome back to Let's Play Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. In the last episode, we completed the rest of this section of the world by getting all the power cells and precursor orbs in the Forbidden Jungle, Misty Island, as well as the previous areas. Now that we're completely done here, all that's left to do is to go through the Fire Canyon to the next hub world and get rolling. And that's what we're here to do today. So without further delay, let's get wild!
Great! You have the 20 cells needed to power my heat shield. Now be careful. The shield will only protect your zoomer till it reaches 500 degrees, so try to keep her cool. Flying over open lava will definitely heat you up fast. Hit 500 degrees and it's over.
Over? Like burning molten metal over?
The fire canyon gets pretty hot, so keep a lookout for jumps to keep you off the hot ground. I've also released several blue cooling balloons you can use to drop the shield's temperature quickly. Oh, and when you get across, don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Blue Sage's lab. Then we'll be able to teleport over and meet you. Good luck!
And so we have our goal, and this one's pretty straightforward. This one's a linear path from point A to point B, with obstacles and items to collect along the way, so you gotta keep your eyes open. You've got precursor orbs, you've got scout flies, and you've got lurkers and rams and all that jazz. And as Daxter said as I was talking over him, you can run over the lurkers for some automatic big air to bring down your heat meter. And you have to keep an eye on your heat meter and take all the opportunities you can to keep your heat meter down. Because if it hits max, oh yeah, that happens.
Use the hop turn to steer harder. Boxes, right?
And once again, the running gag continues. Shut up, Dax. Anyway. And there's some eco vents to help you get by faster if you want to use that. But your goal is not like a time limit or anything. Your goal is to make it through in one piece. So what's very important is the heat meter rather than the speed. There are only 2 power cells in this area to begin with. One for the scout flies, and one for getting to the end of the level. Pretty simple and straightforward.
Wahoo! We made it!
Yep, quite the relief, eh, Daxter? And this is the second hub world of the game, Rock Village. Now let's get to the Blue Sage's lab and get things rolling to the next part of the game.
Whoa! I don't think I'll ever get used to that teleporter tingling sensation. Hey! It looks like the Blue Sage threw a party.
Oh my! Rock Village is on fire!
One heck of a party.
No, I mean Rock Village is being bombarded with flaming boulders! Oh! And it looks like the Blue Sage is working on a levitation machine to move them. Assuming it's operational, we're gonna need power cells to fuel it. I guess you two are going to have to find some more.
We'd better take a look at his notes. Jak, go check on the villagers. Then come back and give us an update. And take the furball with you.
Okay, first impressions here. Looks like there was a lot of trouble. So, we're gonna take a short break and come back to you in a minute with the rest of the video. See you in a minute. And we're back. So the rest of this episode is going to be a little on the short side because all we're doing is going through Rock Village, getting missions from people, and getting a few power cells that we can get right now. So, let's get started with these two as usual.
The situation here stinks worse than a lurker's armpit. Before Blue Sage's disappearance, he journaled significant trouble in all of the surrounding areas. Of particular interest to me is the dark eco-infection of some innocent plants in the Precursor Basin. Kira will teleport your Agrav Zoomer to the nearest transpad. Ride the Zoomer to a green eco vent, and then carry the green eco to the corrupted plants. That should heal them. Don't miss a single plant, or the infected ones will slowly reinfect the healthy ones. And Daxter, start cleaning up in here, and don't forget the corners.
Apparently, the precursor structure just off the coast leads to an underwater lost city. The Blue Sage has been trying to figure out how he can bring one of the chambers to the surface, but he was never successful. You should check it out.
Aren't there a lot of lurker sharks in that water?
Why? Are you scared?
Hey! Of course not! Just looking out for Jack here. You know what a chicken he can be.
Oh, really, Dax? How about I just forget about this quest and you stay in Alta for the rest of your foreseeable life?
Well, if you swim out over the coral reef, I doubt the lurker sharks will bother you. They don't like shallow water.
And so, we already have 2 missions, one for the Precursor Basin and another for the ancient underwater Precursor City. Those will be fun. And so, the rest of this episode is going to be about meeting the villagers of Rock Village and learning their missions and requirements, as well as fulfilling a few of them right out of the gate, because we have the resources to fulfill at least 2 of them. You see, 3 of these characters are going to want Precursor Orbs, and the default is 90 Precursor Orbs for all of them. The only one that requires more is the Precursor Oracles. Anyway, we have at least 180 orbs, so we can fulfill 2 trades right out of the gate. So that's going to be a great head start. And here I am, failing my super cool move to get the scout fly. Whatever.
Until we find out why the Blue Sage disappeared, you're going to need to collect 45 power cells to fuel his machine. Go get them.
So my extensive effort has us at 36, meaning we only need 9 more power cells to move on. This is going to be fun. Oh boy. That precursor storage device annoyed me to no end. You have 2 clusters of eco that you gotta use in order to make it all the way over here, but it's not very clear how you're supposed to do it. Sometimes it looks obvious, but the obvious solution doesn't work at all.
You 2 look like a couple of capable fellows. I've got a research project going, and maybe you could help me out.
Hey, we're the ones on a big quest here. We ask you for help.
Shut up, Dax.
Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Huh. That was actually a very mature response. I like it. So we're listening, ma'am.
I've been studying the burrowing habits of lightning moles in the Precursor Basin next to our village for years. But now those awful lurkers have scared the moles to the surface. And since they're blind as bats, they can't find their way back underground. If you could herd them back into their burrowing tunnels, you might just save their lives. I've got a power cell that says you can do it.
Yeah, lightning moles. We can. Maybe for 2 power cells.
Shut up, Dax.
Nice try.
It's official. She's my favorite NPC of the game. She's a smart one. I love it.
But I would be willing to part with another power cell if you 2 find me 90 precursor orbs for my research equipment. Fair enough? Oh, you have the orbs. Here's a power cell we agreed upon.
So as I said before, we already have the precursor orbs required to make the trade, giving us an instant power cell win. Awesome. But now we have to deal with the precursor storage device problem. Oh boy. So apparently I was having it backwards the whole time. I was doing the clusters in the reverse order. Touché, game. Touché. With a little help from the internet, I was able to figure out your puzzle and collect those precursor orbs. Booyah! Oh, and there's the Oracle. Let's go talk to him.
Beware of the dark light, for it has twisted the fate of one of you. Bring me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
And so, as usual, we need 240 precursor orbs to get the power cells from the Oracle. Along with the 90 for the third trade we have in this level, we need 330 precursor orbs to finish Rock Village. Goody!
I should cash out and move on. Oh, no, not another hero. I lost my shorts on this so-called hero's big fight against the monster up there. Trust me, the smart money's on the monster. That wager pretty much tapped me out. So, I got a proposal. Bring me 90 orbs to get me back on my feet and out of this barrel, and I'll give you a power cell in return. And if you're game, I do have one more bet online. My big comeback. Beat the record time racing Dead Man's Gorge in the Precursor Basin, and I'll get a pretty payoff. For that, I'll give you another power cell.
Oh, my aching head.
I thought that's one of your vital organs.
Oh, for the love of... After this conversation, no more talking out of you, Daxter. Period. At least for this episode.
Walk it off, tough guy.
Oh, sure, I was tough once. Maybe even the toughest of them all. I single-handedly defended this village from those horrid creatures for almost a year. Then that horrible monster arrived and commenced the boulder bombardment. So, full of valor, armor shining in the sun, I climbed the hill to take him on. But he pounded me like one tenderizes a yakkow steak.
Have you tried attacking him with your melodrama? 'Cause it's killing me.
Daxter, do not tempt fate, please.
After my last stunning failure, he sealed the passageway to his roost with a 30-ton boulder, leaving no way for anyone to challenge him again. So, our sage, a master of blue eco and a mechanical genius, devised a machine capable of lifting the boulder out of the way. But alas, he disappeared before we had a chance to turn it on. And he took all of his power cells with him. At least I was able to pull enough pontoons out of our bridge to prevent that monster from coming down here to do me harm.
Yeah, good job, tough guy. But we're gonna need you to put him back and stuff.
Oh, sure, and seal my doom? All right, fine. Bring me 90 precursor orbs and I'll let the pontoons loose. But I'm not going to fight that monster again. Oh, wonderful. You brought me the precursor orbs. All right, I'll fix the bridge. But don't ask me to get involved with that creature again.
Yeah, between the gambler and the warrior is the easier choice between the two for the trade, so that it opens up more of the world for us. Definitely a smart choice early on. And there's the last scout fly and the power cell that goes with it. Ooh, and we got a trophy too! Nice! And so from here, all we have left to do for now is to collect the rest of the precursor orbs in this area. Geronimo! So yeah, the rest of the precursor orbs are on the way to the underwater city. Pretty plain and simple. I like it. Now the last few orbs are a little tricky. They're off to the left on an island that you can see a few times, but you never realize how close it is to the coral reef until you're close enough to the city. Pretty clever, I like it. So that's gonna do it for this episode. Next time on Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, we're gonna do 2 areas, the Ancient Precursor City and the Precursor Basin. From there, we should get some new missions in town and all that. So until next time, thank you for watching, have a great day, I'm Wolf Prince Leon, and... Claw. Can't wait to face him. See you next time, folks.